Have you ever caught your reflection in the mirror and thought, I still feel full of life, so why do I look older than I am? It's not your smile. It's not your energy. It's something quieter, hiding in plain sight, the shape and style of your haircut. The truth is, your haircut can be your greatest anti-aging secret, or your silent saboteur. The right cut can lift your face, brighten your eyes, bring out your best features, and instantly make you look vibrant and youthful. The wrong one? It can pull your face downward, emphasize lines and shadows, and add years you never signed up for. And here's the sneaky part. Most women have no idea their current style is doing it. You've lived enough life to know exactly what matters. Your confidence is deeper, your wisdom is richer, and you've earned the right to look as dynamic as you feel. But here's the surprise for many women over 60. That haircut you've loved for years, the one that once worked beautifully, might now be quietly working against you. This isn't about chasing the latest celebrity trend or doing anything drastic. It's about choosing a cut that reflects the vibrant, confident woman you are today. A cut that makes people say, "You look amazing," without being able to put their finger on exactly why. And here's the exciting part. The right haircut can completely transform how you look and how you feel in just one salon visit. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 specific cuts that can take up to 10 years off your appearance, make you look fresher and lighter, and give you that extra spring in your step. And don't worry, I'll also share styling tips so these cuts keep working their magic for you every single day. So if you've ever looked in the mirror and wondered why your hair seems to be adding years instead of taking them away, stick around. You're about to discover the easiest, most flattering style upgrade you've ever made. Quick question. Do you want to look 10 years younger without spending a fortune or changing your whole wardrobe? Then hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss my weekly style secrets. Haircut. 1. The soft layered Pixie with side-swept bangs. Let's kick things off with what I like to call the friendly magician. Why? Because it somehow makes your face look lifted, your eyes brighter, and you happier, all without pulling a single rabbit out of a hat. Though if your stylist does pull a rabbit out mid-appointment, either tip generously or run quickly. Picture this. You're walking past a shop window, you glance over, and instead of sighing, "Ugh, is that really me?" you think, "Wow, I'd like to have coffee with that woman." That's what this cut does. It takes the tired edge off, sprinkles on instant sparkle, and basically serves as Photoshop, but for your actual head. Why it works. 1. The layers are sneaky. You might not see them, but your face definitely does. These layers build volume right where most of us start losing it. At the crown. Think of it as hair scaffolding. Instead of construction workers in hard hats yelling at each other, you get strangers asking, "Did you lose weight?" Spoiler, you didn't. It's just gravity-defying hair magic. 2. The side-swept bangs are flirty without trying. They glide across the forehead like they own the place, softening lines and drawing attention to your eyes. And unlike the blunt bangs you had in high school that made you look like you were perpetually peering through prison bars, these bangs have class. They don't fall in your soup, block your mascara efforts, or remind you of your awkward yearbook photos. 3. Softness is queen. Harsh, rigid lines can make a Pixie scream, "Corporate villain who fires people before lunch." Soft layers, on the other hand, say, "I'm approachable, I have my life together, and I probably smell like salon-quality shampoo at all times." Where it can go wrong, if your stylist gets scissor-happy and chops too short, you risk sliding straight into boy band member, circa 2002 territory. You know the one. Dramatic, rain-soaked lip-sync energy. Too jagged, and you're suddenly serving art school rebel instead of ageless chic who woke up flawless. What to ask your stylist? Soft, blended layers, gentle side fringe, nothing too heavy, nothing too razor sharp, and absolutely no helmet hair. If I look like I could safely ride a motorcycle without a helmet, we've gone too far. Bonus home tip. Blow dry the crown with a small round brush, lifting upward for that airy boost, then sweep the bangs to the side with a subtle flick. Takes 5 minutes, delivers face-lifting magic, and unlike caffeine, won't make you jittery or overanalyze that text you sent 3 hours ago. Pro tip. If you accidentally blow dry your bangs straight up and look like you've just licked a light socket, simply wet them down and try again. No judgment. It happens to the best of us. Haircut 2. The long pixie with a tapered neckline. This one is what I like to call the double agent. From the front, it's giving, I'm relaxed, approachable, and totally the type of person who will give you directions if you're lost. From the back, though? Oh, honey. It's pure, I run 3 successful side hustles, know exactly how much I'm worth, and can spot a sale sign from 200 meters away. It's a rare breed of haircut that somehow manages to be both polished and playful, like wearing a perfectly tailored blazer with sneakers or sipping champagne while eating pizza straight from the box. Why it works. 1. Length where it counts. The longer layers on top are your built-in mood ring. Want to channel business lunch in the city? Sweep those layers back and let the world know you mean business, but in a cute, non-threatening way. Want weekend brunch with the girls? Tousle it forward, add sunglasses, and pretend you just woke up like this, even if you've been awake since 6:30 battling the coffee machine. 2. The tapered neckline. Ah yes, the unsung hero. A clean, gradual taper that hugs the back of your neck like it's been training for a romance novel cover shoot. It elongates the neck, keeps the cut looking sharp, and, most importantly, avoids that tragic triangle shape phase where the back of your head slowly expands like it's preparing for liftoff. Bonus. When it grows out, it still looks intentional, not like you accidentally skipped a year of trims. 3. Balances glasses. Like a pro. If you wear glasses, this cut is basically your hair and your frames signing a peace treaty. The softness around the temples makes your glasses look chic, not like you've accidentally shrunk your head in the wash. Suddenly, your face looks framed, balanced, and like you know the difference between a cafe latte and a flat white. Where it can go wrong. If the taper is cut too high or too tight, you risk the dreaded, my uncle cut my hair in the garage after a barbecue vibes. If the top layers are left flat. Oh, friend, you've just entered the sad grown-out bob zone, the style equivalent of wearing socks with holes in them. What to tell your stylist? A long pixie with volume at the crown, a soft low taper at the neckline, and enough top length for multiple styling options. No buzz cuts at the back, please. I like my dignity and the back of my head. Bonus home tip. On lazy days, flip your head upside down, give the crown a quick blow dry, scrunch a little mousse in, and boom. Instant, effortlessly chic that says, I woke up like this, while your bathroom counter knows full well you didn't. Haircut 3. The textured pixie with a wispy fringe. I call this one the energy booster. You know that moment when someone unexpectedly hands you a cappuccino with extra foam and suddenly you feel like you could reorganize your entire kitchen and start a podcast? Yeah, that's this haircut. It's light, lively, and just enough of a change to make you check yourself out in shop windows again. This cut isn't trying too hard, yet somehow always looks like it's having a better day than everyone else in the room. It's the kind of style that says, I'm fun, I'm fresh, and yes, I know my hair looks amazing. Thanks for noticing. Why it works. 1. Texture is everything. These choppy, airy layers aren't just lying flat like an uninspired sandwich. They move. They bounce. They practically whisper, I woke up like this. And it wasn't even hard. The magic of texture is that it gives volume without turning your head into a helmet. Perfect if your hair's been doing that slow, sneaky thing where it loses thickness like a budget airline seat cushion over time. 2. The wispy fringe. This isn't your heavy, full frontal fringe that turns into a sticky mess every time you apply lip gloss. Oh no. This fringe is piecey, breezy, and just long enough to flirt with your eyebrows. It frames your eyes, adds softness, and lets you blink without feeling like you're batting away a moth. 3. Low-maintenance cleverness. Here's the secret. Even when you're overdue for a trim, it still looks intentional. It grows out gracefully, like that friend who somehow looks great in both gym clothes and evening wear. People will assume you meant for it to be that length, even when your next salon appointment reminder is already 3 weeks overdue. Where it can go wrong, go too wild with the choppiness, and suddenly you're starring in your own tragic YouTube tutorial called, "I tried to cut my hair at home. Please send help." Make the fringe too heavy, and instead of breezy and youthful, you'll be peeking out from under what looks like a homemade hair visor. What to tell your stylist? Soft, airy texture all over, with a feather-light fringe that frames my face but doesn't block it. Keep the shape rounded, not pointy, and make sure it still looks cute when it grows out. I'm aiming for effortless, not angry hedgehog. Bonus home tip: run a tiny dab of styling cream through the ends to make the texture pop. The goal is touchable, not crispy fried noodle. And remember, less is more. If it looks like you've been deep frying snacks in your hair, you've gone too far. So there you have it. 3 pixie cuts that don't just trim your hair, they trim years off your entire vibe. We've got the soft layered pixie with side-swept bangs, aka the instant lift elegance package that makes you look like you always have somewhere important to be. The long pixie with a tapered neckline, the double agent, that's business in the front, stylish confidence in the back. The textured pixie with wispy fringe. The energy booster that says, "I have 3 coffee dates and 0 time for bad hair days." The magic of these styles is simple. They work with you, not against you. They highlight your best features, add bounce where it's needed, and grow out so gracefully you won't be sprinting for a hat every 3 weeks. And here's the real secret. The perfect haircut isn't about chasing every new trend or trying to Photoshop yourself back to 25. It's about matching your outside to the confident, gorgeous, and slightly mischievous woman you already are. A great cut should feel like slipping into your favorite outfit. Effortless, flattering, and so you. Just with the bonus of making people wonder if you've been secretly sleeping in better lighting. If you enjoyed these tips and you're ready to step into a hairstyle that makes you feel 10 years younger without having to download a time machine app, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss the next style secret. And if you're feeling daring, tell me in the comments. Which pixie are you most tempted to try? Or, if you already rock one, what's your favorite, "I only spent 3 minutes but look fabulous" trick? Remember, your hair is the crown you never take off. So make sure it's telling the story you want, preferably one where the heroine is having a really, really good hair day.